Welcome to this set of tutorials on how to make basic plots in R. Today we're going to make a box plot. Let's begin by loading the iris dataset. Let's quickly view the iris dataset. Here we have 5 variables, including species, which is a categorical variable. We're going to use this later. But let's begin with our first box plot using the sepal length. When we pass iris $sepal length to the function boxplot, we get our basic boxplot fairly simply and easily. We can easily add a title to this. Let's call it boxplot sepal length. Let's add a color to this one. Let's add purple. And let's add a Y label. Now if I run this bit of code, I'll get a simple, colorful boxplot. What happens if I say notch equals to true? Well, notch adds sort of 95% confidence interval around the median. Another interesting argument is plot. If you set plot equals to false, the function will print to the console all the stats that are plotted as part of the box plot. If you have any doubts on what these stats that are printed here are, refer to my another video on what is a box plot. Now, a box plot is interesting when you compare two different distributions. So let's say you're looking at sepal length, but you want to also see how the sepal length differs by species. As we can see in this particular box plot, Setosa has lower sepal length as compared to the other species. Now if I were to compare miles per gallon to number of cylinders, I would see that the lower the number of cylinders, the higher the miles per gallon. Another interesting argument that I can pass is varworth equals to true. What happens when I run this particular plot? I see that the width of the box plot also varies proportional to the number of elements in the distribution. That's all for today on how to make a box plot. If you want more clarity on what is a box plot, or if you want to understand how to interpret the notches in a box plot, refer to the 2 other videos in this related to box plots.